Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. What a week. We had a Pisces moon. We're still in a Pisces moon now. And a lot of people are saying that with the Pisces moon, there's sort of this nameless apprehension, like things just feel weird. And that makes a lot of sense because Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac. It's where everything really comes together. We're closing a cycle. It's much more spiritual than earthy. So people may have been feeling under this Pisces moon yesterday and the day before, Wednesday, Thursday, and today a little bit, as if things are a little bit all over the place. So you'll probably adapt, or you'll probably have adapted at this point, but tomorrow will be even better. This week won't be even better because the moon will be entering Aries, which is very rational and much more grounded in a lot of respects. Good morning, fire starter. I mean, I say Aries is grounded just because they're more rational, but they are a fire sign, obviously. Good morning, Fran Marie. Nice to see you. YouTube wasn't showing my show? What do you mean? I don't know. You kids with your social media today, I have no idea. But yeah, we're going to have a really, really great weekend. And I'll tell you all about it. What's going on this weekend. So we have it being Friday, January 7th, 2022, and we're in the waxing moon phase still. So this is the time from the new moon to the full moon in which we're drawing new things into our lives, right? It's good to come up with a plan because our new moon was in Capricorn. Capricorn likes a plan, even if it's a loose, inspired plan, because Venus and Mercury, well, Venus is retrograde, Mercury is in its shadow. It will be retrograde come January 14th. So plans are subject to change. Oh, I see. Okay. I don't know. Thank you, Jamie. I don't know what I can do about it, but we shall see. I'm glad you were able to join me, even though they didn't give you a reminder. Today is Friday, so it is Venus's day. It's the planet of love, right? So with it being Venus's day, you want to spread as much love as possible. Energy, all energy at its basis is love. If you drill down to any emotion, everything comes down to love. So the most practical thing that you can do is to love anything in your life, because that's going to get you flowing, and then you're going to be really energetic. And because energy at its basis is love, you can manifest more things. You'll have more health, more wealth, and more things to be grateful for. So spread as much love as possible. Good morning, Stone Enchantress. I love how much you love glamorous. I don't know. I mean, I think I am not too into Elizabeth Taylor. I think that she's interesting, and we'll talk about her chart a little bit because she's a Pisces and the moon's in Pisces today. But Elizabeth Taylor's chart is an astrologer's dream because it's incredibly on the nose, and we'll talk about that. But additionally, today is Venus's day, so spread as much love as possible, especially because it's a Pisces moon. And Pisces, Venus is exalted in Pisces. So it's all about going even beyond love, right? It's like this otherworldly type love. It's very, it's even more than agape. So spread as much love as possible into this Pisces moon. Your Pisces moon today is good for meditating, visualizing, romance, date night, creativity, metaphysical pursuits, quietude, and rest. So enjoy your Pisces moon. And this is Elizabeth Taylor's chart that I want to talk a little bit about today. This is quite an amazing chart, I have got to say. It's so great to see things so on the nose with some charts. So Elizabeth Taylor, we have her having a Sagittarius rising, 13 degrees Sagittarius. So Jupiter is the ruler of her chart, which is bigger, better, best. It's all about expansion. And that Jupiter is in Leo, which makes her do things in an even bigger way. So that Sagittarius rising makes Jupiter very, very important in her chart. So that Jupiter energy at 15 degrees Leo, right here in her 8th house, it it's really important, and it sort of presides over the chart or commands the chart in a lot of respects. And what does that Jupiter do? Well, the first thing that Jupiter does is it makes a square with her moon, an exact square, in fact, with her moon in Scorpio. So her Jupiter is at Leo at 15 degrees, and that makes a 90-degree angle with her moon at 15 degrees Scorpio. Now, that's quite a square, that Scorpio Leo energy. So with this aspect, it's somebody who has really big feelings and is really emotionally demonstrative. The problem with this square, or the challenge, I should say, is that there's usually large dreams and aspirations that make it difficult for one to have the time and space to tend to their emotional inner needs, i.e., Scorpio, the Scorpio moon. So also, if you think about it, Leo is very, very, they let it all hang out, right? And Scorpio's really very private. They're both domineering, Scorpio as well as Leo, so that square is pretty intense. Good afternoon, Azan. Nice to see you. So we have that square that makes it a little bit difficult for her emotional needs to get met. But most important is Elizabeth Taylor has that Jupiter making a trine to her Venus and Uranus. Now, whatever Jupiter touches in her chart, it expands, it amplifies, it makes bigger. Now, her Venus, let's just look at her Venus. Her Venus is in Aries, right? So Aries is the ram, right? They rush into things. They don't really care about consequences. They don't think about that. They live in the moment. So they do what they want without really looking at the repercussions of their actions, archetypically. Obviously, you have to look at the whole chart, but Aries is an archetype. They do what they want with blatant disregard for consequences. So that is how she is like in love. When you have Venus in Aries, you're like an Aries in love. So you're rushing head into things and you're being impulsive. But wait, there's more. That Venus in Aries is at an exact conjunction with Uranus. They're actually 7 seconds apart. So the Uranus is about sudden changes. It's about sudden changes, sudden endings, sudden changes of heart, breaking up, detaching. So Venus with Uranus might explain why Liz Taylor was married 8 times, 7 times to 7 different men. Excuse me. She's married 8 times total to 7 men because she married Richard Burton twice. And 3 of her marriage lasted a year or less, which makes perfect sense, right? Because she has the Venus in Aries, she rushes into things, and then the Uranus here, there's a certain level of detachment. I mean, honestly, what's interesting is that with Venus conjunct to Uranus, especially in Aries, this person is not really well suited for marriage at all. So it's sort of like destiny being revealed in paradox. And you'll see this in your life. It's almost analogous to, the guy who's really into the girl and he treats her terribly, but he really is in love with her. Destiny revealed in paradox. Just like with Liz's chart, with Uranus conjuncting Venus in Aries, she's not well suited for marriage at all. So we have that. Meanwhile, also she has Gemini on the 7th house cusp of partnerships, right? And right here at 13 degrees. So her partnerships are very Gemini-like, meaning changeable, adaptable, right? And that Gemini on her 7th house cusp makes Mercury the ruler of her 7th house. And Mercury is conjunct the sun. There's so many exact aspects here. But her Mercury is conjunct the sun in her 2nd house. So in light of her partnerships, that's really what she's known for. She's very, very quick. Mercury is like, it's very, very, very fast. It's like Quicksilver. And that really is key to her partnerships anyway. Fascinating. And also that Mercury is in Pisces, and Pisces does dissolve things. So you can look at, how she does dissolve marriage several times. Additionally, though, she is, of course, a Pisces, and Pisces rules glamour. It rules movies. illusion. Again, Venus is exalted in Pisces, which makes sense for her because she's so gorgeous, ravishing. But it's quite an interesting chart. Quite an interesting chart. She also has Libra at the midheaven, which also she's known for her partnerships, but she's also known for her beauty. So really interesting chart. I thought you might like to see what this looks like just because it's so on the nose. But Liz was great. Liz was great. So while we're at it, folks, if you don't mind, please liking this video and subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. I would appreciate it. And let's take a look at what's going on tomorrow. So tomorrow actually is National Vision Board Day. It is. It is National Vision Board Day. And in fact, if you're looking to create a vision board and you're free tonight, you can join me for my astrological vision board workshop. So we will be talking about how we'll talk about not just how to create a vision board, but how to use astrology to really empower your vision board and really empower your hopes, dreams, wishes, and ideals. So that is tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern via my locals. And the link to that, if you want to support me on locals and come to my astrological vision board workshop tonight, the link to that is in the description. Good morning, Sin. Nice to see you. Better late than never. I mean, this is a very Pisces moon thing, losing track of time. Actually, you'll find that Virgo finds themselves in their work, whereas Pisces loses themselves in their work. Yeah. Oh, are you looking forward to it, friend? I think you're going to have a lot of fun. Yeah, so it's a really cool workshop. Jamie, I know you said you had some questions about it. If there's anything specific, let me know in the chat and I'll definitely answer. I want to make sure I'm answering any questions that you have. But yeah, this should be really, really fun. It's a way to really focus on what it is that you want, because what really happens in life is that we have our memories that are really intact. So what a vision board does, it gets you more focused on where it is that you're going as opposed to where it is that you've been. So when you have a vision board and it's in your periphery and you're seeing it all the time, the visions that you have on your vision board or your images on your vision board, they become memories in your life, right? So say, like, for instance, you were looking at your vision board on Friday morning. So you're looking at it on Friday morning, and then Friday night comes and you're out at dinner. You're remembering not your past that may not have been so hot, but you're remembering the visions that you had in your vision board. So it becomes a memory. So then you let it in, you align with it. So vision boards are really great because it allows you to help become more comfortable with what it is that you say you want. And it helps you to become more in love with your future as opposed to your past, especially if you have a lot of water in your chart. Water signs in particular are a little bit more prone to, romanticize the past as opposed to look to the future. I see what you mean. Yeah, so on my locals, join my locals, and I will have a link to the Zoom meeting that we will do. So I will be putting it in my locals, and it will be a subscriber-only post. So you can just click on that link, and you will get to the workshop. And you don't really need anything for it. We do have, as I said, National Vision Board Day tomorrow. So, and we also have, a first quarter moon on Sunday. So I would say that, find out how to make the vision board tonight, start getting artsy tonight, perhaps. You can clip magazine pictures out or download pictures from the internet. You can do a digital vision board. You can do a traditional vision board. But what I would do is definitely get your vision board up end of day Sunday. That's the deadline. That is the deadline. So, additionally, in addition to it being National Vision Board Day tomorrow, tomorrow is Saturn's Day. So it's a great day to get your ducks in a row. Maybe get them done early so you get to go out and play. Saturn wants restriction and discipline and responsibility. And freedom really is responsibility. So once you handle your responsibilities, you can be free. Otherwise, if you don't handle your responsibilities, you're not really free. So use Saturn's day to get your ducks in a row, so to speak. Ooh, this is a good hint. So the stickers for scrapbooking that they have at craft stores are really great for this. That is such a good point. Yeah, maybe head on over to Michael's. I mean, Michael's is just treasure trove of creativity. So another thing that's cool about vision boards, not to digress, but you can be so creative with it. There's so many things that you can do. And, it's an end unto itself. Art is an end unto itself, Oscar Wilde said. So, yes, you can go to Michael's and do that. Additionally, we will have the Pisces moon until late tonight, and then 12:25 a.m., so 25 minutes after midnight tonight, Eastern Standard Time, the moon will enter Aries, and that is going to give us more of a sense of identity. So the moon had been in Pisces, and that's why a lot of people have felt this nameless apprehension, like something's wrong, what's wrong? But nothing's wrong, and that's typically the Pisces moon. Pisces disintegrates everything. It makes things go into millions of different pieces, and then you put them back together. So Pisces is like disintegration in a lot of respects. So things sometimes have to fall apart in order to put them back together. And that's what the Pisces moon is good for. So if you're feeling a little bit scattered or all over the place or just emotionally, raw and everywhere, then you're going to have a really great weekend. Because now when things are diversified and everywhere, you get to, under the Aries moon tomorrow, put them together and then establish an identity. So it's based upon your beliefs, right? So with Pisces, their key phrase is, I believe. So this is a really great day to look at what it is that you believe. First, you make your beliefs, and your beliefs make you. So in light of your vision board, what you're doing is you need to cultivate the belief that there is a reality in which you already have that Lamborghini, or that you already have that amazing relationship, whatever it is that you want. You have to believe it. First, you make your beliefs, and then your beliefs make you. Or you could believe that you could have it, right? Next, when we have the moon entering Aries, the key phrase for Aries is I am. So it's about your identity. It's about your self-construct, which is everything. Like, you're not going to be able to experience something you're not the vibration of. So you dream under this Pisces moon, you daydream, and you flood your subconscious with those images that you want, whether you're creating an image, a vision board or not. You flood your subconscious with what it is that you want to experience, right? Those thoughts that feel good, or those words or phrases that feel good, or those images that make you feel good. And then it's like baking a cake. You're putting all of that stuff in your batter, in your mix, and it's processing in the oven, right, under this Pisces moon. And then Aries moon comes and you get a cake. You get a cake that's filled up with everything that you put in your subconscious. And then come this weekend with the moon in Aries, you're asserting yourself. You're asserting your new identity. I am. And that's why it's really important to always put positive things after I am. You don't want to say, a lot of people, for instance, like on social media, they'll post, I am sick. Like, why would you do that? Why would you assert a reality that you don't want to have? Or, we do this all the time. I mean, say we do something stupid and we say, I'm so dumb. You don't want to do that. So this weekend with the moon in Aries, you want to assert this new identity that is conducive to your goals. Additionally, your Aries moon on Saturday, keywords for Aries include courage, self-focus, confidence, initiative, first. They love being first, enthusiasm, pioneering, romantic, competitive, direct, and active. So it's a really great weekend. I love it when the moon is in a fun sign over the weekend. Nothing against earth signs or at all. Nothing against them at all. But I do find it almost disheartening when we have like a Virgo moon weekend, just because Virgo, it's all about, tidying up and creating order. And, the weekend can be good for that. But I don't know. I like the idea of resting on the weekend or having fun on the weekend or playing on the weekend. And this Aries moon is really good for that. So have fun. Additionally, we also have on Saturday the Sun making a conjunction to Venus retrograde. So we spoke about Venus retrograde a little bit. We read Khalil Gibran's poem, Speak to Us of Love. You can check that out if you haven't seen it. But essentially, with Venus retrograde, we're reflecting on love and money, because Venus rules that. So Venus rules love, money, aesthetics, appearance, beauty, relationships. So this is a time in which we're reflecting on all of those matters within ourselves. Carrie McKim, you're Irish. You're not late. You're Irish. You're so Irish. You're so Irish. You're completely fine. So you're all set. Good morning, Marlo. Nice to see you. We're talking about the Sun conjunct to Venus retro tomorrow. So yeah, we have Venus retrograde right now, which is actually, it's a good thing. Remember, it's a perfect universe. So we need Venus to sort of slow down a little bit so we can get our bearings and say, okay, well, this is what I really value, or this is what I want in a relationship, or this is how, this is how I want to design my new home, whatever it is, all those Venetian things. So keep that in mind. Leonardo DiCaprio actually has this aspect in his chart. Look at that. Look at that. He is a Scorpio for that look alone. If looks could kill, he would be an Uzi. And he has Sun conjunct Venus in his chart. So this transit for us all on Saturday will bring love and harmony with a focus on our relationships, creativity, and finances. This aspect makes it a good time for pleasure through sex, entertaining, partying, or just relaxing. It's a pleasant and charming influence, so it's great for date night, or spending time with friends and loved ones. And we also may have a tendency to be lazy and indulgent with this aspect. Granted, we do have an Aries moon tomorrow, so that might offset it. But it can make us a little bit lazy or indulgent, so know when to say when. And this is tomorrow. Puke! Jamie, are you puking for Leo? That's fine. He's a Scorpio. And Scorpios, they are very derisive. Like, people usually are for them or against them. Very rarely are we going to be ambivalent about Scorpios. So he's a Scorpio. You might really like him. You might not. You might go through phases. But yeah, he's a Scorpio. So people are going to usually either really like Scorpios or really not like Scorpios. But I believe he has a lot of Libra in his chart. So interesting. But anyway, he's quite accomplished. Additionally, you could use a little harmony. Oh, good. Well, this is definitely a day for it. I would maybe listen to some music. Maybe put on some Karen Carpenter, because she's a Pisces. That could be fun. She's very harmonious. I can't stand Leo. I love Scorpio Adam Driver. Leos are great. It depends on the Leo. And you got to remember, for all the signs, right? They all can be horrendous. They can all be complete nightmares. Every single one, not just Leo. I think Leo's a little bit loud and proud, so they're more easily discernible, or you can pick them out and see them. They're more visible. So but yeah, you want to love every single sign, because you have every single sign in your chart. So try to be patient. You do like Karen? I do too. I do. I do too. So yeah, we have that going on tomorrow. And then on Sunday, January 9th, you can't stand Leonardo DiCaprio. I see. Okay, I thought you were saying you can't stand Leos as a sign, but you can't stand Leo. I should have realized that, since we were indeed talking about Leonardo DiCaprio. Why can't you stand him? I got to figure this out. I got to say, I don't know. I like him. I feel like I grew up with him because I watched him on Growing Pains growing up, and I saw him in, Titanic and Romeo and Juliet, and he's been sort of like this mainstay in the periphery of my life, and I think he's talented, and very, very talented, especially in The Departed. He has that scorpionic intensity that I like. Leo is smug, and we're talking about Leonardo DiCaprio. Yeah, I think you have to be somewhat smug in order to be that that rich and famous, most likely. Maybe there's a place for smugness. I don't know. But thank you for sharing, Jamie. That's good to know. I'm glad you don't like Leo as opposed to, excuse me, I'm glad you don't like Leonardo DiCaprio as opposed to like all Leos, because Leos are lovely. They can be a lot of fun. So yeah, we have on Sunday the first quarter moon, which we're going to talk about in a little bit. It's going to be great. It's the sun's day on Sunday, so be sure to celebrate being alive. Do something that makes your heart happy. Maybe even go out and get some sunshine and let that sun heal you, because the sun is extremely healing. It's all about intention. So if you go out and you're like, okay, well, I'm going to go, I think I'll go for a walk outside. And you allow the sun to heal you. You say, okay, I'm going to go outside. I'm going to go for a walk. And the sun is going to provide its healing rays to my mind and soul and body. Well, that'll be what you create, right? So enjoy your sunshine. Or you can also benefit if the sun is not out. Maybe it's gray or you're just hibernating. You could always wear yellow on the sun's day, because then you tap into that energy, that solar energy, and you want to do that on Sunday. It also is the Aries moon. Aries moon. So Aries moon on Sunday as well as Saturday is good for a fresh start, trying something new, physical activity, fun, play, keeping things simple, activities that require big, short bursts of energy. So Aries want to get things done really, really quickly. They're incredibly impatient. So anything that you can do this weekend that is like a sprint as opposed to a long distance thing, that's probably going to go better. So keep that in mind. Any advice for us Virgos today? Well, the moon is in your opposite sign, Virgo, so you want to focus more on partnerships. This day, when the moon is in your opposite sign, it's not about you. It's really about the others in your life. So make matters easier for yourself and don't focus on what you need, but focus on what other people need. That's going to help you. Hi, Sonia. Yes, I do. I was going to start singing it. And then I'm like, if I start singing Sunshine Day from the Brady Bunch, I'm going to regret it. But yes, I did know. Hi, Sonia. It's nice to see you. Morning, Florida Husky. Love from Florida. Love back to you. I love Florida. But doing a load of shadow self work sure would be nice to have a little sunshine. And you'll get it. You'll get it. And you'll find even when the moon enters Aries tomorrow, it'll brighten up a little bit. I love that song too. I actually, for whatever reason, I was listening to the soundtrack to that. I don't know. It's a really great soundtrack. Really great soundtrack. Oh, you're welcome. I have to start from beginning, but happy to see your smiling face. I'm happy to see your smiley face. So thank you. So yeah, we have this Aries moon as well on Sunday. So be sure to have fun. And remember, the Aries energy is a fresh start. So let go under this Pisces moon today of things that you don't want, like things that are no longer punching your ticket. Walk away from things that don't feel good, because then tomorrow you'll have more space for like new things. To you as well, lots of love. Additionally, on Sunday, it is a first quarter moon. So this is another reason why it's really advantageous to create a vision board, just because we are under the first quarter moon, relaying the foundations, and that's the paradigms, beliefs that allow intentions to manifest on a subject. So, for instance, say somebody says, I want $1 million. Well, if your belief system or the paradigm is, I'm always poor, I never have enough money, I can never hold on to enough money, in that voice, exactly, then you're not going to be able to draw to your life millions and millions of dollars, because you have that belief in place that, you're not a vibrational match to it. So you want to relay the pipes with this first quarter moon. Then make a loose, inspired action plan to enhance your manifestations. As I spoke about, we are under a lot of retrogrades right now. or two main months. One, Mercury is in its shadow. It will be retrograde come January 14th until February 4th. But we also are in right now Venus retrograde. So, the best laid plans may go awry. But that is okay because we are under a Capricorn new moon and the sun is in Capricorn. It's important to create a plan, even if that plan is subject to change, because Capricorns, they get nervous if they don't have a structure in mind. They don't really like it very much. So yeah, trucking back to, no matter what you do, because my love is strong, got to keep on keeping on. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, exactly. Keep on, keep on, keep on. Is that what you're singing? Are you singing the Brady Bunch song, Keep On? I hope so. If not, Sonia will like it. That is the voice, right? That's what you say. You say, money never stays with me. I always can't hold on to my money. Anyway, obviously, that's not the voice. Oh, that's Marsha's song. That's right. Keep on, keep on, keep on doing it right. All right. I'll have to delete the singing after the video. That is Marsha's song. Okay. Marsha was gorgeous. She was beautiful. Anyway, in addition to making that loose inspired action plan, it's really a good idea to take action, especially with the Aries moon, toward your goals, as that will actualize them. And action, few things. One, you can look at as an action as really just, walking across the room like a millionaire. Like that could be an action. And when you're talking about manifestations, because when you make your new moon intentions, you're supposed to, they take 6 months, right? So the new moon that we had on January 2nd, you're going to be able to see the full manifestations of those in the corresponding full moon in Cancer, in Capricorn, January 13th, 2022. But 2 weeks into your new moon or the full moon, so when you're going from the new moon to the full moon, 2 weeks away from the new moon, which will be January 17th, you will want to see manifestations of your new moon goals, just a little bit. But what you want to do is realize that an emotion is a manifestation, because when you have an emotion that parallels how you would feel if you had what it is that you want, that's when your subconscious grabs onto it and you're able to manifest it. Because so much of our activity is subconscious. It's like we subconsciously do this or we unconsciously do that. So life is really an emotional game in which you want to experience those emotions ahead of time. Like, how would you feel if you had that millions of dollars? How would you feel if you were madly in love, or you had your dream house or your Lamborghini, etc.? And then when you're experiencing that emotionally, you're vibrating that, and then you attract it to yourself. So, good morning, Common Gabe. You weren't told it was happening till now. Oh, I must be shadow banned, whatever the hell that means. Yes, caps must have a plan and stability. Extremely important. Extremely important. But you can change the plan, man, with these retrogrades that are going on. So yeah, take actions toward your goals, add energy to them. Even doing a vision board. If you want to do a vision board tonight with me, again, that's in the description. And either way, you should definitely do a vision board this weekend, because Saturday is National Vision Board Day. So yes. So anyway, it was great seeing you guys on this beautiful Friday morning. Oh, by the way, if you haven't checked out your horoscope for your new moon in Capricorn, that's in the description below. That'll tell you where you're taking care of business in your life. And there's some really good information about Capricorns there. So you might want to read that. It's in the description. Oh, that's a really good song. I wonder now, Sin, I do wonder. Oh no, I was thinking that was REM, but that's not. That's come on, you guys know. Who is this? Is it REM? No. Shiny Happy People is, what's the name of the group? I can't believe I'm forgetting this. I saw them in concert. Shiny Happy People. Let's see. Before I leave you. Yeah, who does Shiny Happy People? Why am I forgetting their name? It is REM? It is. You're right. You know who I was getting it confused with? The group that does Rome, B-52s. Thank you. Okay, so it's not just me, right? I thought Shiny Happy People was B-52s, but it actually is REM. So, Sin, I wonder if you are hearing Shiny Happy People because we spoke about Michael Stipe's birthday on the 4th of January. I wondered that if that might be why. That's a great song, though. It's a great song. It is REM. Okay, good to know. So yeah, there's a foot of snow outside on this beautiful day. Oh, geez. Yikes. I hope you don't have to shovel, Sonia. You get somebody else to do that. Not you. No shoveling. But yeah, you can check out your horoscope. That's in the link below, and you learn a lot of cool things about Capricorn. Jamie, in particular, because you're a Capricorn, you might want to see that if you haven't already. Additionally, thank you guys for joining me today. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. And also, if you're looking to find out what's going on in your chart more specifically, and you want details of what's going on for you now and what will be going on for you this new year and how you can make the most of it, just check out my website and we'll hook you up with a reading. We'll also read your tarot cards. We'll find out what's in your cards for 2022. Yeah, and that's in my description below as well. It's on my website if you want a reading. You spent an hour and a half shoveling? Well, I hope that that's at least like exercise. Like that's how I pitch it in my mind. If I had to do that, I'd be like, oh, I got my exercise in. Maybe I don't know. I was going to say get a massage or a hot bath. Do something to feel better if that hurt your back, because that can be a little bit much, all that shoveling. Yes, I hope you're okay too, Sonia. You'll be. She's a tough cookie. She'll be fine. Yes, have a lovely sunny weekend, everyone. I hope you guys have an awesome weekend, especially under your fun, feisty Aries moon. You still have the driveway left? All right, well, take a break before you tackle that. Oh, hot chocolate, such a good idea. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you on Monday. Take good care, okay? Bye, everybody.